What's up, Yap Squad? It's your boy. No. I'm doing something different.
Whoa. He's changing up the flow today.
Yap Squad, we're doing something different today. No poem. And that's because we're just too fucking tired. You know, we just ate a huge fucking Thanksgiving meal.
Oh yeah.
And
that
so
shit was good.
we don't got time for poems today. And that's fine. Because we're just gonna do this like every other American on Thanksgiving and just sit back, relax, yap, while drinking some beer and watching the game. So for today's episode, we're gonna be watching the top 10 most crazy NFL plays in history. We're gonna start with compilation number 1. And here we go. No, but really, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're having a great meal, great time, enjoying time with family, but most importantly, enjoying time with us as you're listening to the Yap Squad on a fucking Thanksgiving holiday, you fucking weirdo.
Most of them are not American.
Yeah, so
they're just a normal day for them.
let me just give you guys some for all of our UK viewers and listeners. Let me give you some history, a little bit of a history lesson. So back in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and he landed to America, which he thought was India. And there, the Pilgrims and the Native Americans, they all bound together, and they had a great feast in which great times were spent, thus giving a lot of thanks. Therefore, we had a lot of Thanksgiving. But in reality, what had happened was Columbus sailed to America in 1492, met the Native Americans, took their land, took their women, took their children, took their food, and gave no thanks whatsoever. But I like the first story more, which is why we teach that in school instead of the truth.
I thought they just lived in peace and everything was happy.
Nope, they're still suffering to this day.
Oh.
That's not a good time.
Well, this is depressing.
Yep.
The one thing you forgot is that the Native Americans taught them how to grow food, and that's why they gave Thanksgiving. Because they were giving thanks to the natives. They had a feast.
So they literally taught them, yoinked them, and said, "Thanks for the info, losers." And
yes,
that's crazy. That's actually the most. History is so fucked up. America is so fucked up.
Basically, they taught us how to survive on the land, and then we were like,
"Thanks, my land now."
Yeah,
pussies.
This is now mine.
This land is your land? No, this land is my land. That they literally wrote that song, bro, and said that was our fucking the first diss track.
True.
That's crazy as fuck. Kendrick's got nothing on the founding fathers. I'll be honest.
Shit,
they're not like us.
This land is your land.
This land is my land.
Yep.
From California to the New York Islands.
You got? I forgot the words.
How much he loves. It's about God. It's like a fucking Bible song, I think.
It is. But we reverted it to
God bless
stealing
the
land.
USA.
Now, the question that I have for you is...
Me or them?
I know the answer to this because I've learned from history. Is it stealing if you win the fight?
Like, you run someone's pockets after you knock them out?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still their stuff.
But you dueled them for it.
No, that wasn't it wasn't a wager fight. It was
what if we shake hands before and I say, if I win, I take your wallet. If you win, I take or you take my wallet.
Yeah, that's a fair fight.
There you go.
But did they do that?
No.
No.
Which is why we learned from history that it is wrong.
Huh.
This has been your educational lesson from a white man who learned his past. Thank you.
Was that really educational or just common sense? I feel like that's more common sense.
You would think it's common sense, but it's not.
Speaking of common sense, I have this one new person, and actually I had to switch my hands. Beer hand was getting cold. Had to switch it over to the warm one. But there's this new lady, and there's a language barrier. Now, normally I give a pass to new people with a language barrier, obviously, but we have the tools now to where there is no such thing as a barrier anymore.
Google Translate.
Yeah. So, now there's about 4 other people, including one of my managers, that speak. She's from Albania. She speaks Albanian, There's about 3 or 4 other people that speak the language.
Ugh.
And so they were communicating with her at first and kind of giving her translation. I use the app myself, like any Google Translate app or just any translation app. I use that myself to talk to the other people who speak only Albanian in any other language. And everyone else understands me. But this lady, when I would give her the readout of the message, telling her what I need her to do, how to do it, etc. She'd be like, I don't understand. And I would think, oh, she doesn't understand like the process. Let me explain it like deeper. And then so I explain it like in more detail. And then she'll be like, I don't understand. And I'm just like, I'm confused here. All right. Are you telling me like you don't understand like how to read this? Or like what's going on? Because whenever she's like talking with everyone else, she's fine. She's learning.
Is she old?
Yeah.
Could be communist education.
Perhaps, but it's
Didn't
also
learn how to read.
But like also played it out loud too.
Well, then there's no excuse.
And she's using her app to translate to me. So it's like, what's the point? And then again, I'll tell someone else to translate what I need to tell her, and then she'll say it again. And then it's like, if there is a reading issue, perhaps translate that to me. Like, hey, I can't read. I understand that's embarrassing. But no, there's no excuse as to why. Like, because like everyone else that has come there from here, or from there to here, and has worked there, has flourished and done very well, and has learned a lot of English in like the little time that they've been there.
Congratulations.
Even then, if they don't learn that much, they still use the tools that are given to them. And they're like just barely younger than her, right? Like maybe by 10 or so years. So it's like, I'm just like, all right, chill. But you have no excuse. And I'm just like, damn, man, like this really sucks that they put you in this position because you're not meant for this. This is not a job for you. Like this is too much work for you, which is kind of crazy because it's actually not that much. You know, I mean, there's people older than her that are doing it, and there's disabled people doing it faster than her. And it's just like, that's kind of crazy.
What is she, a cart pusher?
No, she works in my department. She works, like, she's supposed to, like, take care of fresh, like, produce, dairy, deli, bakery.
Well, the issue is that she's Albanian. Definitely. That's the end of my sentence.
Yeah, we have this other lady from Ukraine, and she's and she's like, we were throwing away all the trash from produce, and then she was just like, she's like in broken English, like, so much waste. And I was just like, oh yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. And then she's just like, so much money, and I was just like, I know, but good thing it's not our money. And then she's just like, yes, but in my country, we don't eat. And I was just like, so sorry.
Well, where did that $60 billion we sent them go? Not to food.
Did you just answer your own question?
Yep. We sent them ammo. Now they're out of ammo. So what the hell because $60 billion in ammo is a lot of ammo. Where the hell did it go?
Lost.
I'll give you a hint. His name starts with Z and ends with Y. Zelensky. It's the president.
Well, yeah, I would go to him.
He stole it all.
Well, just at his house? He just has it at his house?
All his friends.
Who's his friends?
Top 10 politicians in Ukraine.
Who's that?
A lot of people with a lot of really names I can't pronounce.
Wouldn't that just like help them?
No.
Like, what does ammo do to them? Like, do they sell it to other countries or? Oh, so why don't we just give them? This is why it's like the same thing as giving food to a homeless person instead of cash, right?
Yeah.
You don't give them the
Well,
money.
we kind of skipped the line here. Actually, no, I was going to say something crazy, but no, we just give them the money.
Yeah, let's stop that. Let's just give them what they need. And, well, I guess, what are you going to do? Airdrop fucking all that ammo?
Fentanyl? Oh.
How do you do that? Like, well, first of all, who are they paying to get the ammo from?
Actually, I don't really know. We probably, maybe we gave them a lot of equipment, like long range missiles and stuff.
How do they get there?
Train.
From America?
Land in Germany. Go. Train. Fast. Go.
Just imagine. That's kind of crazy that we've actually seen like fucking like we'll see tanks and shit like in missiles like just being transported sometimes.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, that is weird. I guess I don't know. It's different for me because I'm like, hey, a convoy. I did that one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like on a train, like have you seen like those missile trains?
Yeah.
It's just kind of crazy. Like that, like I just throw a rock, you're done.
Imagine if this flips over our end. Gulp.
I bet you the people who like the conductors for those trains get paid a shit ton. Actually,
I'm
no,
sure
they
that-
probably get paid nothing.
I bet you the truck drivers do. Well, they get like hazard pay. I think that's a real thing.
Yeah, they probably get like they probably have like a just a really high life insurance policy. Honestly,
Dude, if you flipped over carrying a missile, what would you? I don't even know what would happen. That's like one time we were transporting 2 nukes
ow.
over North Carolina, I think it was.
You personally,
No, not me.
just America,
Just America. And the plane crashed and the nukes didn't go off,
Monka.
but one of the nukes went missing.
How? Zelensky.
There's 14 nuclear missiles in the world that are unaccounted for. So they could be in the hands of literally anybody.
Hopefully, small children.
I think several of them were lost in the ocean, so they don't really count.
Dude, that's how they fucking made Godzilla. Like that's we should be worried about that.
Nah, it's
We're
bad.
saying that aliens are from the ocean. We should be worried.
The
that
aliens got nukes.
We should be very worried about this right now. This is not something I'm not playing. Let's go look for them. Guys, get up.
All I'm saying is if you want to take over the world, all you have to do is get a diving tank and go look wherever that plane went down.
In a fucking huge crane or a big ass boat.
Or be really strong.
True. I could do it. Not you guys though.
Another crazy one that happened was this guy stole you know what a fertilizer bomb is?
Dirty bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use fertilizer to make it explode. This guy robbed a train that was transporting fertilizer, and it was carrying 80,000 pounds of fertilizer, which, if converted into a bomb, would be enough to destroy an entire city.
Wasn't that like the thing in Beirut? Like it was like a fertilizer. Like
I think that was like an
Factory?
old firework factory.
I heard it was like
I don't remember Beirut.
I heard it was like like it was fireworks. But I feel like that explosion, like there was fertilizer there for some reason. I think
Well, they were probably just dumb as hell with it.
because like I remember like even if it was fireworks, like that explosion like was way too fucking big.
Jarvis, pull it up.
Because like I like it, what's crazy is like we can see that like this shit in like real time, you know,
What?
like like that explosion. Like I remember when it came out,
Yeah, I remember.
like it's just like
Remember the one where they're on the water
yeah,
and you see like the huge
fucking
shockwave?
wave, yeah.
That was crazy. That was just weird. I saw one like 5 years later of it, and he like edited a beat drop behind it, and I was like, this is really like fucked up. A lot of people died in this.
Yeah.
Don't know why it was on my For You page.
Called it was ammonium nitrate factory.
Yep, that's really bad. That's bad. Yep.
Is that fertilizer?
I think it's a compound in fertilizer. I'm not sure actually, but I know
yeah.
that ammonium nitrate is very flammable.
As a high nitrogen fertilizer. So yeah, that's I wonder how much that was. How much fertilizer that was in there.
not
to give
80,000 pounds.
Maybe like 10 pounds.
80,000 pounds would basically be a nuclear bomb without radiation.
Monkas.
Your IRL streaming food stream has been going well.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. You know, just thank you guys for hanging out by the way yesterday. That was today when we cooked it. It was a really fun experience. I've never made Thanksgiving before. It's been something I've really wanted to do for a while. When things like started going like bad towards the end, Mamba was like, "So should I just like get a plate later?" Or I was like, "No, bitch." I felt like a mom at Thanksgiving where I was just
Well, I
like,
don't know what to do.
where I was just like, "No, we're eating all this together. I planned for all of us to eat together, and we're gonna enjoy this meal together."
That's base.
And we did.
I just figured I would be like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was just like something I wanted to do ever since moving out. Like I would have done it year one if I had money.
Mm.
But
You
honestly,
never charge me for that either, by the way. You gotta tell me.
yeah, I gotta do some math. I had to do like 2 different purchases. But I'm surprised at the cost. You know, it was not as much as I thought it was gonna be. Still like a week's worth of groceries, like, and by a week's worth I mean like a family's week worth. So like nothing, like it was in the triple digits, but not as much as I thought it was gonna be.
What, like 150?
I'd say about 150, you know, and that's for everything.
That's not that bad at all.
And that's
Especially
and that's
we had
including
so many
alcohol.
leftovers.
Yeah. But we have so much leftovers, and it's like this is
Dude,
gonna
I'm
be like a
fuck
week.
those up later.
Me too. Whew. That mac and cheese fucked me up though.
Oh,
So such a good recipe. That's a Tennekee's recipe.
run the people who missed the stream everything you made.
All right. So I mean, I just made a classic Thanksgiving dinner, right? I did a turkey. I spatchcocked it. For those of you who don't know what that means I cut out the spine. I broke a pair of scissors doing it.
Really?
Yeah, because it tells you to use kitchen shears. Yo no tango. So I was just like, I tried it with a knife.
It means I don't have.
So I tried it with a knife. Don't have a bone knife. So it was having a hard time going like I believe it was the hip bone. Towards like the end of the spine. So I was like, what the flip? So I just grabbed like these pair of scissors. And I was just like, close enough. Like
Surely.
the leverage is like really what I need, like the angles. And it worked. But it cost me my scissors. So minus 1 pair of scissors, but plus one turkey.
Delicious turkey.
Yeah. So you cut out the spine, you flip it back over, and then you press down on the chest to break the sternum basically and flatten it all out. And then I made a compound butter with some lemon zest, some fresh herbs such as thyme and rosemary, fresh garlic, and I think that's it. And I rubbed it all into the skin, all over the skin, seasoned it with some like other seasonings, obviously. Stuffed it with lemons and rosemary, thyme, and shit like that. And then I sprinkled, then I had a Tony's injectable butter. And if you don't know what Tony's is, it's such an amazing seasoning. But putting that inside a turkey made it phenomenal.
That shit was so juicy and fucking. Bro, I want some of that now.
Yeah, I was surprised at how because I had to keep like cooking it because I kept getting scared about the temperature not being like right, like safe, you know.
Mm.
So I kept it cooked, but it was so fucking juicy still. And then I made mac and cheese. Used Tennekee's recipe. Follow Tenneke if you don't. I like watching her videos. Mashed potatoes. Nothing special about those, you know. But
Honestly, I skipped the mashed potatoes because I wanted room for everything else.
yeah, I mean they're good, you know, but it's mashed. How creative can you
It's
get?
just mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you got potatoes, butter, seasoning, mash them up. Green bean casserole. I did green bean casserole a little bit different. Usually, you just use all the canned shit.
Mm.
I got fresh green beans. Sauteed them in a shit ton of butter, shit ton of seasonings, and put them in the condensed soup and shit, and baked it like normal. But honestly, the fresh green beans did make a lot of difference. It was a lot crispier and a lot like it just tasted fresh, you know. I think just adding the seasonings to those green beans beforehand just made it taste a lot better too.
I'm not the biggest veggie enjoyer, but those were some good green beans.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of green beans. But I'll always eat green beans when they come slathered in juices and covered in French fried onions. So that's
Fair.
but I'm not a big vegetable enjoyer either. I think my like only veggies like I'll actually eat on purpose is carrots, cold or cooked. Broccoli just cold.
I learned that I fuck with broccoli.
I only like broccoli when it's cold. I can't fuck with it when it's cooked.
I like broccoli with like warm cheese. You never had like warm cheese on it?
No, I don't. I can't fuck with that. I'm a cold broccoli like raw or with ranch type of person.
That's pretty based. I don't know. Broccoli is just a solid for a vegetable. Solid.
Carrots are too, man. They have like such a distinct flavor that are like it's not vegetable-y. Potatoes obviously fuck with potatoes.
Are potatoes a vegetable?
Yeah, I think. They're not a seed because the plant is the seed. That makes sense.
Potatoes are weird.
What other vegetables do I fuck with? Garlic. Fuck with garlic.
Garlic.
Kind of fuck with chives now. I don't know if that counts. That's more of like an herb. It's like the like chopped up like green shit, not like the whole like. It was like the stuff that was sprinkled on the. It's like they come like in little strips, right? They chop them up really finely. They're usually like a garnish. They're like little mini onions, basically. Kind of fuck with those. I fuck with shallots a little bit because shallots are like onions and garlic mixed together, so you don't really get like an onion taste. You get more of a garlicky taste, but also like that onion like vibe. Because I like the taste of onion. I just don't like the texture. So when the texture is more of a garlic texture, I'm chilling with that. What other veggies do I like?
I'm a big fruit lover.
I kind of fuck with bell peppers.
Decent.
Just depends. I mean, they need, and all these veggies necessarily need to be with something besides carrots and broccoli. And potatoes. Usually, I need them to be mixed into something for me to enjoy them. Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and eat a bell pepper raw. Fucking freak.
That's the thing, right? I think vegetables need to be mixed into everything. I could eat any fruit and be like, I could eat this shit.
Some of them.
Myself.
Have you ever had a dragon fruit?
I don't think so.
Disgusting. Don't eat.
I go apples, banana, grape,
red or green.
green. Though I don't mind red.
Yeah, I prefer green.
Orange.
Orange is too much work though.
True.
Like banana, easy peel. Orange.
It depends on what kind though, because like a clementine, you can just dig in, the whole thing comes off.
I guess, but also with orange, you could just cut it up too and like easy peasy. Because I mean, watermelon. Fuck with watermelon.
I feel like I've had watermelon like twice in my life. It's just not that good to me.
Watermelon is fire.
I feel like it's overrated.
I think you probably just get it because like that's the thing about watermelon. They're big 50-50ers, right? You either get, and it's with every bite too. Like you either get a really good piece or you get a shit piece. And it's like, it's really disappointing.
I like the flavor of watermelon.
Yeah, like in vapes.
Vape flavor.
Yeah.
Or like anything else that could be.
But watermelon,
you
artificial watermelon does not taste anything like real watermelon.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like you buy watermelon is like 95% water, hence the name. You fucking and it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it tastes good, especially when it's cold. You gotta have ice cold fucking. But also that hurts my teeth. I have sensitive teeth.
Yeah.
Pineapple, I fuck with pineapple. I've learned from that compote. I've learned that I kind of fuck with blackberries. I fuck with blueberry flavor.
Was that the breakfast thing?
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
I kind of fuck with it.
I don't like. I think I don't like blackberry. What was it?
Blueberry. Oh,
I don't think I like berries at all.
Strawberry.
Mid.
I love strawberries. Yeah, most other berries like raspberry, blueberry. Like I like the flavors, but not the berry. That makes sense. Mostly texture because that shit's like that shit's like hairy, bro. Like hairy fucking. I don't want to taste like a pimply fucking hairy fucking mola shit. Skibbity shit.
Trying to blend in. Trying to appeal to the younger generation.
Appeal banana. What else? Dude, we're on some cocoa melon shit, bro. Just naming fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, we'll get some fucking flashing colors up in here. Get people to stay locked. Maybe put some Subway Surfers.
I just realized, bro, we've been on a 10-minute rant about our favorite fruits and vegetables.
We're the Yap Squad, bro. It's what we do. Cocoa
melon episode, bro. What the fuck are we doing with our lives, man?
What do you mean, bro? Fucking, you know how I have stream avatars?
Yeah.
I learned this whole time that I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, I knew that there was like, I told you that there was like that extension, but I just didn't know
Everybody's saying that they told me this, and I don't. 3 different people told me that they told me this, and I don't remember a single person telling me it until yesterday.
Hold on, I'm actually going to bring up the receipts because I specifically remember
I'm going to close my eyes if you show me.
I remember you asking me, and I said, I don't know. Through the extensions and through the commands are different, so I don't know, or something like that.
If you show me and it's not what I said, I think, then I'm just not going to listen to it. It's fair warning.
do you spell extension?
EXTENSION.
S?
Extension. I did a class today in Discord on emotes.
Who's gonna teach you?
The fuck?
What was are we talking about OG emotes or
Not really OG, more like the current ones.
Also, the messages are on my actual phone, not Discord. That's
He's lying. But yeah, three people all told me that we had this conversation, and I don't remember a single one. So I think you're all lying.
well. I remember sending you a screen. I was at work. Yeah, I remember. I was at work, and I sent you a screenshot of it, like because I forget what question you were asking me, like how it works, how something works about it. And I remember sending you the thing to the extension saying like I don't know how this extension works for it.
Oh, was this before I had it though? Yeah. Then this really doesn't.
Like this was count. Like while you, or no, like you just got it and you were like, and we were talking about like how like the extension works and shit like that.
Nah, you're wrong.
I just don't know what the context was. But yeah, emote class. Who was it? And what emotes?
Steph, really just anybody. I put it in the Discord. I pinned it.
Oh.
Just because Steph is trying to learn the emotes, and because she's a fucking boomer.
So am I, but I know emotes.
Yeah, but you spent millions of hours on Twitter. You have 1.5 million channel points in XQC's chat.
Yeah, so does she.
No. But I was like, I don't know. It was a lot of typing.
Just
my hands hurt.
Normie shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know her chat, right? They just use like emojis.
And not only that, but it's like people don't use the OG ones anymore. It's all better TTV shit and stuff like that.
I just use 7TV. Shout out 7TV. Free emotes. I can put 200 on my channel for free.
I use both. Just because it's like, I mean, they're kind of intertwined now. So
I think most people switch to 7TV, but I still encourage people to have better TV because they can auto claim points and shit like that. So.
Well, 7TV has that too.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck it. Fuck better TV.
Actually, maybe they don't. I think is that there's a reason why I have both.
I'm pretty sure I have both so that I get my channel points.
That's probably it. But the better TTV, I'll say it's when you have 7TV installed, it is harder to get to the better TV chat settings. It took me a second to figure.
The cogwheel.
When I put up the cogwheel, it went to either just Twitch settings or 7TV settings.
Does both.
That's why I'm confused. Anyways,
I gotta pee.
He's gotta pee.
I drank one before we started. Time to break the seal.
He's coming back. Oh. He's just kidding. He pissed his pants as he went. I'm gonna go get more beer while he does that.
Merry Christmas and a yappy New Year. Just working on that for the future. Your birthday happened. How was your birthday stuff, stream, everything?
I'll be honest, man. Kind of sleeper. Like it was probably one of the. There was some good laughs, but it was probably like one of the most boring and least entertained I've ever been on a birthday stream.
Okay.
No, I've done like 5 of them.
Here's my POV. I was bored, but that was because I thought we were going to start at my time for some reason. And then I felt bad because Red was mad at me.
I was bored. I liked the idea of poker, right? But I thought that was going to be like a 20, 30-minute thing. I wanted to leave way before that. And then people were Devin said he was downloading it. I didn't want to be like, never mind.
You should have been like, no, stop, because we're going to switch.
I should have. In hindsight, 2020.
You got to take charge, man. It's your stream.
But was it?
No.
Yeah. Literally everything that we did was like I said, I was down for poker, but I didn't want to play poker if it was on that game. Like, legitimately.
We could do a makeup stream.
We could. I mean, I don't know, like I said, and then like the vibes just didn't really, because like 99% of us were fucking around, and then we had 2 tryhards. And so that was that kind of like made it a little bit less enjoyable because I was just like, guys, I think it's funny to go all in on these bullshit hands.
I was just fucking around.
Exactly, me too.
I don't know how to play the game.
Me too. Like I know cards and like that, like how to make a good hand, but I don't know like bluff tactics or shit like that. So going all in and like because Anti was making me laugh so hard, and so he made it really like you and him made it really enjoyable. But then like we go on, fuck you for going all in. It's just like, dude, this is fake money. This is fake. This is all real. I bought a can of beans with my fake money to sit at the table. Like this is not real. If it was VR poker, different story. We'd all be having a blast, guarantee it. Cause like you just sit there and fuck around like
fuck you. You're pointing at him and shit. You motherfucker.
That shit's so much more fun.
Yeah.
And I hate that there's no like first person like fucking game like that for.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised there's not like a first person poker.
I mean, there's like the tabletop simulator me and Angel talked about, but I feel like buying that and everything, like making other people buy it for this 30 minutes of fun. And to be fair, there is a lot of things that you can do in tabletop simulator besides that, but that's also a whole stream of figuring out how tabletop simulator works.
Yeah.
And I'm not down for that. And again, I wasn't even, and then the next best thing, or after Pummel Party, because I had fun in Pummel Party, except all those games were fucking, tell me I'm wrong, bro. 99% of those games that we played in Pummel Party were ass.
They were.
And so that made it unfun. And then the next best option everyone had after Pummel Party was Counter-Strike. So my next best option was going to bed. Because I was like,
bro, I wasn't even live. And the reason I didn't go live is because I knew poker was going to be sleeper. I was just there because here's the real issue. And this is not me hating on Angel, but it's going to sound like I am because I am.
Yeah, this whole thing sounds like we're hating on Angel. I appreciate the effort, Angel.
I don't. And here's why. I've never had Angel plan something and it be fun. Except for Colorado.
I was literally about to say, like, that was kind of fun.
That was fun. No, I'm mostly trolling, but also Angel is notoriously bad at planning things. Like, this is the issue, right? Is they were like, oh, we're going to do a birthday stream in like a week. I don't believe anything Angel says until it's the day of, and he says, we're starting at this time. Because it usually never happens.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. It also just sucks that like none of like the normal people besides like there wasn't more. Like usually we have so much more. It was a Friday night.
It was still just early though.
We went until like fucking. I guess we did end early too.
Yeah, no, we ended at like 8.
Yeah, because I was just bored, man. Like,
yeah,
I was like, this is just. I'm just like, I did a 24-hour stream where 99% of it was just me and boredom. And I still had more fun doing that than just sitting here trying to figure out what to do next with these people.
Yeah, no, man. Like I said, I had the whole reason I didn't go live is because I knew it was gonna suck. I'll be honest.
Kogum was a real G. Somehow I wasn't friends with him on Steam. Weird. But also it makes sense because I never played with him on anything ever. So it does make sense. But the real G found out that it was my birthday. Hopped on and bought me the Cuphead DLC. But that might be a duo stream that you and I must do at some point.
You put it on the wheel.
True. Or it could be just part of like our 24-hour if we get to that.
True. Should I put it on the wheel?
Well, no, because then it affects me. So the wheel of pain isn't really. That's not really
fair. That's fair.
You roll the wheel. Momo has to eat the last dab. All right.
For those of you unfamiliar, on my Twitch channel, I have a
Twitch
channel,
what?
Twitch.tv/Mamba_opens.
Nice.
I have .com. I don't know.
No.
.tv is the .com.
Yeah.
Right. I have basically you earn points by watching the stream, and you can spend your points on things like making me do push-ups or making me do sit-ups. And I have a wheel of pain. You spin the wheel of pain.
Oh, yeah, what'd you get last time? You just rolled it.
The first time I spun the wheel, we spun the wheel of pain 2 times so far. The first one I got was sauce number 1, which sucked, but not that bad.
It's buffalo sauce.
Well,
Dude,
you
I
were
literally-
pro. that was out of like the 4 bad ones. It was like the easiest. But out of the rest, it was not shit.
Dude, I used the second sauce the other day. I made a quesadilla. And that shit fucking like I'm not joking when I said I was literally just gonna like I'll probably just keep buying it. Like if I'm gonna keep using it just as a normal sauce because it's so good. And I'll just like when we do challenges, I'll just rebuy it if we're running low or some shit.
Based. And then the next spin, I got sauce number 8, the bomb.
Oh, how was that?
That one sucked. I was incapacitated. I was in the middle of playing Rust, and I was pretty much incapacitated in base for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you should have told me. We could have clipped it.
With what?
You taking the dab sauce?
That
Did
was-
you raw dog it or chip it?
I put it on a chip.
Telling you, chip it is way better than raw dogging.
Didn't help much. It still sucked.
You should put the one chip challenge on the wheel.
What is that?
It's like world's spiciest chip or some shit. No, you actually probably go to the hospital. Don't put that one on there.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing too is I've been taking the ones off that get landed on. And then whenever it gets down to like halfway, I'll put them back on or whatever, just to narrow it down.
I think you should wait till it's like till there's like 4 left,
Fair.
and then
I've also been letting people, you know how there's like weight on those wheels?
yeah,
Like everything starts at 1. I've been letting people pick one thing. Whoever spins the wheel gets to double the chances of one thing.
I feel like that makes sense.
It
There
gives the
should
person
be,
who spun the wheel a little
Like
bit
a
more
real
control.
a good incentive to like actually make people want to save up.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saving up for it.
Well, everybody wants the rust wipe so far. Both people that have doubled the rust wipe haven't landed on it.
But they'll just get you to play Rust anyway.
Okay, but there's a difference between me hopping on for 4 hours and hating my life and me only being able to play Rust for a week.
That'd be funny.
There is also the double respin. That one is gonna suck.
What does that do?
It's I have to spin the wheel twice and do both whatever it lands on. So it lands on that, then I have to spin it 2 more times.
See, I want to do things like what you're doing, and we had this conversation a little bit yesterday.
Mhm.
But I've come to the realization that despite me like I'll still make clips and stuff and play games and shit like that. But I've come to the realization that I think that I'm a better creator when I'm doing real life things.
Yeah, we kind of started we could have this conversation now. 'Cause
Yeah.
we barely dug into this. We were talking about what was the I don't remember. Bring me back up to speed.
I think I just brought up the fact that like I've streamed more in the last like month or so than I have like in the last like 2 years.
Plus.
And yeah, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm happier making the content, but it's also like a little bit harder to think of other things to do, but it's like it just beats sitting there because I just don't enjoy games that much anymore. And it
Where'd it go?
it's in the basket of doom, man.
Damn it. But now I gotta try it. Oh, it fell all the way over there.
Oh damn.
That's my range.
AoE attack, bro. But no, it was we were talking about how I just don't enjoy playing the games anymore. So it like I've always wanted to do IRL things like that, and I'm in the position to where I can follow those I don't want to say dreams, but like the past goals that I've always wanted to do but never was able.
Well, I think part of your issue too is you don't have as much time to sink into the games as you could. It's harder for you to get invested into a game because you, even if you wanted to, you can't spend as much time as you want on it.
Yeah, I think, but it's a double-edged sword because obviously I can spend 6-7 hours making a meal, but then I could also just spend that playing a game, but I just don't want to.
But that's the real perspective of a gamer, though, is you can spend 6-7 hours a week making a meal, but in comparison to how we used to play games and how I still do. That's really nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to. I mean, I told you like yesterday I got called into work to come to work today, and I was just like, I was pissed off because I planned to eat, drink a little bit more, and start a new world on Stardew Valley and just vibe out for like until I was tired. And now, like I still had like 6-7 hours I could have done it. But like just like knowing like I would have to stop. I have to stop at a certain time just threw me off. I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. It's easier when you I don't know. You have no like schedule or nothing to tie you down.
Yeah.
So you can just be like, well, I'll just stay up to fucking 2 a.m. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's my thing. I mean, like, because that's what I wanted to do, bro. That's what I wanted to do on things or on my birthday stream.
Mm.
There was at least 4 of us, right? No matter what, it's not a fucking, it's like an 8 count plus, but like we could have started a world on Stardew Valley, and like I would have rather like started like a multiplayer world with all of us. I think that would have been funnier and more enjoyable for me, at least. And
I think we should redo a birthday stream next free day you have, and just let you be in control of it, because that was the IMO. That was the real issue, is that you weren't taking charge of it.
And I appreciate Angel for it, because I mean, again, he put in the one thing that I did ask for, which is I didn't want to play poker, not for that long. That was way too long for poker. But after that, like I said, a lot of it had to do with like how many people we had. And then again, the whole poker thing kind of killed the vibe a little bit for a while. So it's just like I wasn't really down for it too much. Like I kind of like lost interest just in the stream, I'll be honest. So I was just like, that's why I kept saying like, dude, we can do whatever you guys want to do. I'm chilling, because this ain't mine anymore. I'll let you. I don't want my name tied to this shit.
Again, that's exactly why I didn't go live, because I thought it was going to be bad.
Yeah, I don't regret going live, mostly because like it was easier for me to set up the next morning because all my stuff was out here already. But I still had a good time on live. Everyone came in, talking, chatting, and everything like that, and that was nice. But did not have a fun time on the games. That's all I'll say.
For my birthday 4 months from now, my one request is going to be that I don't have to plan something for it to go well.
What do you mean, Bum?
Somebody else plans a fun stream event without me having to do everything.
Let's see what your birthday lands on
Today.
We're pre-recording
Today in 4 months.
Where's my weather app? Ooh, your birthday lands on a Sunday.
Today.
Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty rare, honestly.
Usually I feel like mine's Thursday. I don't know why.
But what we can do is, I mean, you stream late anyway. We can stream late that Saturday into your birthday, or you can just stream on your birthday.
I don't care.
Because it would be pretty pog to like when it hits midnight to be like, "Whoa, he's gay." And that's all right.
Fuck. No, like I said, I mean, if I'm gonna do stuff with the boys, I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna take a day off, or I'm not in charge of anything, but it's still fun. If it's not fun, I'm just gonna leave.
Here's this. I'll take control.
Go.
Because I know the content. I know the games. I know what you enjoy. So we're gonna hop on Hearts of Iron for 10 hours.
Oh my God, I just got a boner.
And then after that, we're gonna hop onto Stellaris for 20 hours. And after that, we're gonna see how much dice we can roll. Yep. Are you regretting your decision yet?
No.
Exactly.
This is sick.
I know you. Ugh.
Angel would say, we're going to play Rocket League for 24 years straight. Or something. Which sounds fun.
Until you do it.
Until you get 6 hours in.
Until you get fucking 30 minutes in. Did you get that
Nope.
Mordhau kick yet?
Mac Tough reset. And no. Hard Rocket League shot. Not supposed to be something you can learn in one day. Even if you're good, which I'm not. I added several new mechanics to my repertoire this season. I got the Zap Dash down. I got the Breezy Flick kind of down. Not really. But I hit 2 of them in game, in comp. So I'm not too upset if I don't figure out Mac Tough by then. It would be cool, but
I'm still waiting on I need to play it because I need to get good at mouse and keyboard. Because I feel like my mechanics would just shine better through that.
well, you're in a good position because you didn't go too far into the game on controller and then switch.
Yeah, I know. I never played on the
So-
Switch, so I think we're pretty good.
Right. No, you'll do fine. Really, you'll be at the same level you were. You just need to jump more, which I've been saying for years. It feels like.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest goal, or not goal, the biggest hurdle I'm gonna have to jump over, unironically, is the jumping. Mostly because the leaning back and everything is like just gonna be a little bit more awkward for me because of like using S and shit.
You would think that. It's not that. The only time I fuck up nowadays is I'll try to reach things when I'm not going fast enough or the ball is going too fast and I'm like, I can hit this. And then I am up in the air, I'm like, I can't hit this.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I've only played mouse keyboard like twice now. So can't really say what I'll be. These are just my preliminary functions.
You'll be alright.
One other thing that happened on the fucking birthday stream was right at the end, we got fucking raided by either Jehovah's Witnesses or fucking Mormons. I don't know who it was,
Oh yeah.
but it freaked me the fuck out because it's like 9 o'clock at night and I hear Mamba's out here or talking and I hear knocking and it's on the next door, but it's like consistent. Like it just keeps going and going. I was like, this is fucking weird. But I couldn't tell if it was like our door or the next door neighbor's door. And so I go to look at the peephole. And as soon as I'm about to look at the peephole, like just on our door. And I was just like, what the fuck? And Mamba doesn't hear the shit at all, somehow. He's like, I remember like telling him like, be quiet, I'm going to check this out. And then I go around the corner. He's like, where'd you go? I was like, all right. So I open the door, or I look through the people and I see him. I was just like, are these fucking cops? Like detective looking Oz? And then because they're like dressed up, I open the door. I'm like, what can I do for you guys? And he's just like, hey, would you like to hear about the word of Jesus Christ? Like, no, not really.
It's 10 p.m.
Yeah, I was like, guys, isn't it like pretty late right now? Like, what time is it? I was like, isn't it like 10 p.m.? He's like, no, it's like 9:30. I was like, yeah, guys, that's not an appropriate time to be doing this at. Like, you gotta not do that. It's way too late for this. And then he's just like, oh, well, would you like to come to church with us on Sunday? And I was like, no, not particularly. And he's like, oh, okay. And then there's 2 of them. And the other guy goes, all right, I'll see you later. I like your shirt, by the way. And I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt. So obviously he knows what's up. So I went to church today and it was, no. Imagine.
That'll be a curveball.
We're not recording on a Sunday. It's Thanksgiving, for Christ's sake. Oh, sorry.
You just took the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah, I'll take that shit to the bank too. What's up, bitch?
And
Let's
lightning
go.
strike through the window. I have to go live soon.
Yeah, we'll just press start streaming. We'll just continue there.
I'll just straight out. Who's Discording me?
You're supposed to be live now.
Yeah, whatever.
How consistent are you, or do you try to be with your start time? Like, are you like, well, I'm gonna start.
I feel too weird to start if I don't start at 3:30, unless I like say like I'm gonna.
So what happens when you go live at 3?
I don't.
You do.
When?
Going to the logs here. 3:10.
I got blackmailed into that.
Oh, you're pretty
Late. I said I was going to be late for that one. Said I was going to be late for that one too.
Ooh, early.
Damn.
What the hell, dude?
Damn.
What the hell, dude? Nah, just that's honestly very. You should put in. You should use the Twitch schedule thing.
I do.
Oh, really?
Well, I just added a new thing. If you go on my Twitch About Me section,
Why am I like?
you see it. I just got a new plugin. That's really cool. But it doesn't really work yet, so don't judge what you see when you open it.
I'm just
Because
interested.
I deleted a bunch of VODs.
Oh,
But it uses your VODs and it shows what times you go live and stuff.
that's interesting.
It's actually really cool. I saw it on somebody else's stream and stole it immediately.
Sorry, I just instantly started typing in my own. Fucking.
That's me.
Only have to type in almost the whole name. I know. I'm excited for the future, man. I'm like so set and determined on making much better content and doing shit for other people and everything too, to where like this can just become my full-time thing.
It's a grind season.
I'm so tired of my job. And you know what? Oh my God. You know what pissed me the fuck off today?
Mm.
So I get that text yesterday saying you have to come into work tomorrow no matter what.
Mm.
My other guy that's under me was telling me, yeah, they scheduled me on Tuesday, but they said I didn't have to come in. What, bitch? You don't have to. I was told I have to be here this whole week because it's the week of Thanksgiving. I don't get a choice.
That's fucking toxic.
So I'm just like that's fucking crazy. Like I was told I have to suck it up basically because I work in retail. And that's just what's expected of me. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna cry about it because I'm getting paid, but I'll cry about it because that's unfair, dude. Like, 'cause like that's fucked up. Like I wanted one extra day, bro. I wanted one extra day. I
would have squared the fuck. I would have been like, yo, why the fuck did he get off when he was scheduled, bro? Bitch.
Yeah, like
Fucking
I wasn't even scheduled. What the fuck? So what pisses me off too about this whole situation is that one doesn't piss me off, you know, like if anything, my manager likes me probably the most and wants me to develop as much as I can. So he's trying to like be like, hey man, don't be like this. Like if you want to grow, this is what you got to do. And I understand that. I'm not gonna take.
But why is he acting like you've taken like 2 weeks off at most the entire time you've been there?
Yeah, but but I don't know. And his mindset is a grind set. You know what I mean?
Okay, but like there's a difference between like grind set and like wanting to kill yourself every day.
But I don't. You know, like
yeah, but
as much
you
as
will one day.
As much as I despise this job, like it's still never like my old jobs where I've literally like had to crawl out of bed to get myself
your
out.
mountain arc.
Yeah. No, even then, I like it wasn't even like that, like bad because it was the same place, you know.
I just mean like there's a difference between like grinding and like just being a corporate slave.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm being a corporate slave right now, and I know that because he was talking to me about my future today. And I was just like, blood, I don't think I'm gonna be here next year. I hope I'm not, but I'm gonna pretend, and because like honestly, like the things that he's teaching me, like because if I were to leave the company eventually or at any point, I still have all these things under my belt that will just excel me. Yeah. So I'm just like I'm not too worried about it. It's all things I should and take in. And honestly, what I can, because I'm a good leader, and I take the things that I learn and I share them with the people under me, which a lot of leadership doesn't do. And I teach them to grow and teach them how to be leaders someday if they choose to do so. Because I want them to learn, I want them to excel just like I did.
Leadership,
and
loyalty, duty, respect,
nice,
honor, integrity, selfless service, personal accountability, responsibility.
This was your job, Bo. What do you want from you? You're supposed to like say this every day in the mirror or some shit.
I was supposed to do that.
Damn. And you don't know something else funny? You know, the adult that I'm friends with that is basically a child that's come over. No, yes,
Oh.
but the small
G?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were giving him shit this morning, and one of his managers calls him Little Squirt because he's just
That's crazy.
he's like, well, just like mostly just like Squirt, like little guy, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's up, Squirt? And then he turns to her and goes, you know what? You're a big squirt. And then I told him, I was like, you know what? Look that up right now. Look up big squirt compilation right now. He's like, what does it mean? I was like, look it up. And he looks it up and he's just like, the first thing that came up was Pornhub.
What the heck?
Like, I'll check this out later. He's like so naturally like funny, like by being so like innocent, because it's like, 'cause I remember one day he came up, he was like, did you know that Pornhub makes you sign in with your ID now? And I was just like, I didn't, buddy.
True. That's true.
Didn't know that.
It's banned in Texas now, actually.
Is it banned?
Can't go on in Texas.
Really? I thought you just had to sign in with your ID.
Because
They completely like just
Pornhub doesn't want to do that.
Mm.
They don't want to make you use your ID because they don't care. So instead, they just said, we're just not going to do it in Texas instead.
That's kind of crazy, but understandable, but also crazy because like I feel like I see both sides of the fence, right? Like, I think that we need to make porn harder to access for minors.
Mm-hmm.
But also, how do you do that without like just fucking gatekeeping everybody? Because if I'm as a avid porn watcher, I would say
an avid porn watcher.
I would say even like I would never tie my identity to the things that I was watching.
Exactly. Right. So that's like, I mean, I like, even if Pornhub was still like, you can sign in with your driver's license, I wouldn't go on there. I would just find a different website that doesn't care.
Yeah. Or just literally every other website.
Yeah.
Which offers way better content. TBH.
Pornhub is just like trailers for OnlyFans now.
Yeah. That was my biggest thing about, because I remember I was an avid Pornhub user. And then I was just like, at a certain point, I was just like, because you would go through like the big company videos, right? And then you realize that you're missing all the good parts because like the hour-long plus videos are all like behind the paywall, and you're like,
yep,
I'm not subscribing to this.
Yeah.
If I don't want my driver's license connected to this, I sure as hell don't want my credit card like linked to this. Like, this is crazy. That's my social security number.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was my driver's license. I don't know. How do driver's licenses work? Who gave me one? Why did this happen?
Couldn't relate.
Do you have what they call highway hypnosis?
What is that?
It's where you're driving, and some people say it's fake, some people say it's real, but it's where you're driving, you just go into like autopilot mode basically, and like you'll be driving for so long, and then all of a sudden like you'll like snap out of it, yeah, and you'll just be there.
No, I know people that get like that, but I'm not one of them. I'm like hyper aware to where it makes me make like more mistakes. Like I'm basically having a panic attack while I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm a avid highway hypnosis haver.
Hmm.
And it's very scary because like
Teleported.
because like I'll sit there and I'll realize like, was that light red? Was that a stop sign? Did I hit anybody? Like, did anything? What happened between now and then? But apparently, like your mind goes into such like a hyper state to where like you'll just react normally without even like.
You like look in your rear view. There's like a bunch of Just Stop oil protesters in the road. You're like, did I
Do that? Just like an orange paint streak through the road. You're like, I wonder they had that.
Oh,
Is this a Banksy?
do you think that the Just Stop oil protesters are paid by oil companies
Um,
to like give protesters a bad name and make them look annoying?
I feel like majority of protesters do that to themselves. So
I just feel like sitting in the middle of the road and blocking a bunch of middle class workers from getting to work is the worst way to spread your message possible.
I don't know. I mean, it's like there's protesters and then there's protesters. You know what I mean? Like you got the people who are like the white guys that stand in the front lines of the BLM movement, right? Like
I'm here too.
Yeah, those aren't protesters. Like those are just look at me. Look at me, look at what I'm doing. And then you got people who are like actively trying to make a change. If you're protesting and just like inconveniencing everybody, I'm not gonna look at your cause. I'm just gonna be annoyed.
Exactly.
But if you're giving me like information and like hell, even if you go door to door, like you have a better chance of making me like rethink my mindset on something versus if you
knock on our door right now and hand me a pamphlet about what I should do to help, I'll consider it.
Yeah, like and plus I have that pamphlet.
Yeah.
But if you throw orange paint on my door, I'm just gonna be upset. Like
I will be opening it with a 12 gauge.
Like, and then that's the thing. Like I'll fucking I listen to the solar panel people. Like, and like I know I'm not getting solar panels, but I'll still hear them out.
So how much is this? 10,000. Sorry, man.
You understand this is an apartment building, and I have no control over this. Like,
I couldn't do this if I wanted to, but I'll still listen.
But you know what's funny is that at the old apartment, we had like 3 of them. And I was like, I would listen to them every time. And I would just put the pamphlet under Vaughn's door.
That's so dumb.
You don't want to hear about this. Do you understand how much we could be saving on electricity?
That's so dumb. Fuck.
That lady was so nice too. I had a couple of them that were so nice, and I had this one guy who tried to get me at a Walmart. He was like trying to get me to switch electricity providers, and I was just like, and I listened to his shtick, and I was just like, because I like good salesmen, so I'll let them know I appreciate what they're doing, but I also like wasting their time.
Yeah, it's like a scam.
Like they don't understand like the amount of things that I like. Like I don't think like anybody knows like how much trolling I do just for myself. Like I sat there and talked to this guy for 40 minutes, and I'm not even joking. Like I had to be home.
This guy does more trolling for his own entertainment than he does on any content platform.
Yeah, and
combined.
It's ridiculous. Like I'm just like I sat there and just wasted this guy's time for 40 minutes. Like, oh yeah, that's a good number.
I have a really good story about So they got me one time, but I have to piss and get more beer.
Piss beer. It's Bud Light. Grab me two whenever you come back. He's gonna do it still. Yep. Well, let's read the news.
So this is another army story that you've never heard this one.
Lit new story unlocked.
So we went to the mall of I don't know,
America.
Somewhere in Kentucky or Tennessee, one of those. I don't know.
Oh,
it was a long time ago.
The only one.
The only one.
He's upset.
No, it was just funny.
Was this please tell me it was a shoe shine guy.
No.
Oh, damn it.
So we were walking around and we were off work. We were out of uniform. We were just walking around. And we see this stall and there's these 2 very beautiful women.
Lit.
Shit. And they're like, hey, you guys in the army? And we're like, yeah.
Oh, wearing your camos. Imagine.
No. And they're like, we have this like program that like goes with the army, and you like
Wait, how do they know? I feel like
haircut usually.
haircut, also dog tags hanging out in front of shirt.
If you're cringe.
Yeah. I love the cringe ones. The cringe ones are so fucking funny because
Yeah.
like they're wearing like jeans with their boots and like and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you seen those fuckers, bro? And you're like, give it up, man.
It's over.
You're halfway there. Like, just take off the shoes.
No, like, and then they're usually like, you can tell a lot because of like even the way people walk. Like, if people walk really fast
And straight.
fast and straight, and they have like the haircut, you can immediately tell like this guy he fucks. And then we're like, we have this program. It's like you just have to come sit in this class for a little bit. We'll teach you about it. I was like, oh,
I'm sure.
fine. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Basically, the whole idea is you give them like $100 out of like whatever paycheck, and then eventually you get to go on like a vacation.
So
Right.
you're saving money, which you could do on your own.
Through them.
Yeah.
So it's useless. And then I had to sit there for 30 minutes while a different lady who was not as beautiful yapped me about it. And I was sitting there, I was like, me and my roommate made eye contact so many times during this, and we're like, why are we still here? Like, we couldn't, it was so awkward to where like it was just her and us. So like we couldn't just like get up and leave.
Dude, I would literally just, I'm sorry. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Just get up.
And then I remember like we both went and sat down with her one-on-one afterwards, because she was like, you have to come and sit down with me, and then we'll see like, do you want to sign this? I remember we both went in separately, and we both did the same. Like, she put the form for it, and we were like, no.
Probably not.
She just gave us like a 45-minute class on this
And
shit,
there was
we're like,
people waiting to come do it too, I bet. And like, and then she was just like, she had to do it all over again just right after.
you're like, no, we're good.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love doing that shit. I know it, and like they probably get annoyed, but unless they're paid off commission, which they're probably not. They'll say they are, but they're probably not.
No.
It's so fucking funny because I get to just like make their day go by, you know? So it's kind of a win-win. But I've done like, fuck, like I'll just like, what else? I've done some like, I'll just do some weird ass shit just by myself. Like I'll just be at
Tell
the
them your
store.
drive-through stories. You love the drive-through.
Oh, I'll just like, this is like when drive-through pranks like were like a big thing, and like coning and like fucking like
Run out coning. That
like-
was a fun arc for the internet.
like I would do coning without filming it. Like I would just do it. And like I would just, he's like, it's just so fucking funny, bro. Like you just grab the, let's bring that shit back, bro. Like I'm gonna go to the fucking McDonald's right now. No, not right now. I'm gonna go.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go to the McDonald's and I'll record it this time. I'll get a cone. I'll cone their asses.
It's so much funnier though that you did it without recording, because like when they're recording, they're at least like, okay, this guy's gonna post this somewhere. You just did it just to do it,
Yeah.
by yourself.
One of my favorite pranks like that was like I printed out a sign that said, mic not working, please yell. And I taped it onto the drive-through speaker.
I remember that.
And so I sat in the fucking parking lot just watching people scream at the fucking thing. I want a double cheeseburger. And you're just like, I'm just like, sir, why are you yelling? And I'm just like,
Dude, you could do the opposite too, where it's like, mic very sensitive, please whisper.
oh yeah. Or what I also did too, like, was I would just like stand by like the drive-through thing. And again, these are all pranks that people have done before, but I would just do them on my own without recording them. And I would stand by the drive-through speaker while someone else was ordering, and I would add on to their order, and then be like, "Yeah, let me just get a Coke too." It's like, all right, one Coke, and like, no, I didn't order that. And it's like, no, yeah, I want that. But
Confirm.
But in stores recently, like I'll just like especially even if I go like with my wife, she'll like talk to me like in a normal tone of voice, like, should we get should we get this? And I'll just be bored or something like, yeah, we should get that. I think that would be a good. Or like, my favorite thing still is just like, are you following me,
Dude? Okay. I'm telling you, this is my least favorite thing that him and Vaughn both used to do to me. We would all go to Walmart and we would be walking around and Vaughn would be like, sir, can you please stop following me? And I'm like, dude, please stop. Like, this makes me look so bad.
I'll do that to our asset protection guy because like he has to dress in plain clothes.
Mm.
He'll walk into the back and I'll go, sir, you're not allowed back there.
That's so good.
I had some specific examples that I'm pissed because I wanted to bring them up a while ago. Because I was just like, because I did it in real time and I realized, why did I do that? And then it's just like, I can't wait to tell this story later and then just to forget it. God damn it.
Was it at work?
No, I was just out shopping, like just on my own time, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I do this shit just on my own. I like sometimes like if like at work and stuff, like if someone's like with their cart and they're like walking towards me, like I see them last second, I'll scream like ah, and like move out of the way like the Matrix. But that's just for funsies.
I like all the white man mottos where it's like, I love using like the stereotypical white man mottos like,
got here early, huh? It looks like we beat the rush.
You're barking up. You're on thin ice, pal. I love all that shit. I love like the white man nod, like that.
I'll do that to whenever they know like I'm chilling with them. Like I'll look at them, nod. If they nod back, I know they don't need help.
Yeah.
If they do, I'll say, "You need help with anything, sir?" I got some good ass customer service.
You know.
I wish you'd tell people to take some surveys or some shit. I want my name plastered on this bitch because people despise me, bro. Like no cap, like they hate me at work because I'm like the golden child, which I don't understand because I still get shit on all the time from the big boss, but like for good reason, I guess. But like
He probably just expects more of you.
yeah, but like they all despise me. I'm just like, bro, all I'm saying is y'all been here way longer than me. And I'm surpassing y'all. Maybe pick up the phone a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is it's pretty goddamn easy to do your fucking job.
Yep. Today I just skated by. I'm actually really pissed off about the fact that I was there today because I did not have to be.
Yeah, I'd do bad things.
Yep. Well, guys, it's time for Mamba to go live, which means this is the end of the episode. So we will see you all next week, where we hop into the month of December. Now, December is a great, jolly time, and we're gonna have to probably speed run a few things because Mamba will be gone for the second half of it, including the first half or first quarter of January. So we're gonna be very busy in December. So bear with us. You might see and hear a lot of overlapping stories, but we're the Yap Squad. We yap. That's what we do. So just be prepared for that, guys. This is we're still gonna do a lot of fun things. Still gonna be good content. Mamba will not be live during that time, but I'll take his place. I'm gonna take 3 weeks off so that I can be live at 3:30 p.m. every day for him instead. I'm not doing that. No.
Why'd you lie?
So sorry. But I still will be live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time. So keep an eye out for that. Plus any other time I feel like going live after that.
Bitch.
We might be doing like a makeup birthday stream for me. Like I said, I really want to play like something else. Anything else, please. And then again, Mamba's live every day, 4 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. Central Time. Go catch him. All the links will be down below, guys. And don't forget to follow the Yap Squad. Subscribe to the Yap Squad on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, give us a. We don't have a viewer question this week, but be sure to comment something. We'll answer the question. And then
Unless it's dumb.
no, we'll still answer it.
We'll still answer. We're dumb.
iTunes viewer, listener, what's up? Spotify viewer, listeners, 5-star rating. Share it, like it. You can give us a comment on Spotify now too. Crazy,
Really?
lit, yeah.
Maybe somebody should leave a comment there so I can see that that's true.
And then that's it, right? Yeah, guys, just follow us everywhere. Like this is legit. Remember at 500 subs, we're doing something crazy. Check the Discord out. You have to join it to figure out what it is. Go ahead and join all of our other Discords. Follow us guys, just follow everything that we have. Join everything that we have. See all the information. That's the best way. That's the best way to get information.
Mm.
Join the App Squad Discord, especially because then you got Mamba's lives, you got my lives, you got the App Squad updates, of course, including all the individual ones, all combined into one place. And that's about it, guys. We'll see you all next week for episode 43, the start of the Christmas holiday joy. And you got anything you want to add?
Nope. Fuck you guys.
Well,
Sorry.
nope, I'm cutting it out. Fuck you guys.
Say fuck me.
Fuck me.
No, so you say fuck me.
You say fuck me.
No, you say fuck me to me.
Fuck me to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. When do I stop saying what you say?
Now.
Now.
I'm stopping it.
I'm stopping it.